Hello, family. Pastor George here. So, hey, last week we had Nita Muhammad come and we started talking about how we're going to set goals and also how we're going to achieve them. But hey, we're bringing her back for a second week and getting us going for 2022. But hey, before we get into that, also want to let you know that as we do every week, and we're going to continue this, is that we would like to pray for you. Know that every day that I pray for you, I pray that God would continue to bless you. I pray that you'd be a good steward over what God blesses you with. And we have stewardship in 4 areas. Time, meaning that God blesses with 86,400 seconds in a day. Then God blesses with a talent, that you have a talent or a skill. Guys, I'm going somewhere with talent or a skill. And then third, he blesses you with a temple. That means your body, always take care of it. And then also the fourth thing he blesses you with is, as you know, treasure and finances. So we pray that you'd be a good steward over what God blesses you with. If you would like prayer in any particular area, just type in the chat. We'll respond back and let you know we're praying for you, and we will pray. We'll pray for you. So just let us know. So you can type that in the chat, whether you're on Facebook, whether on YouTube, or whether you're also on our website. Just let us know, and we'd be more than happy to pray for you. But hey, you guys, you know what? We are right now. This is the last Tuesday of the month. So we are getting ready to head into 2022. And we want to make sure that we're starting like, boom, just coming out the blocks like a racer. So you guys, there are 2 clubs. There are 2 clubs in the world. There's something called the Starters Club. That's where, you know the Starters Club, right? I'm gonna graduate from college. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna stay married. I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna do this car. Whatever the goal is, that's called the Starters Club. People just say things. And then you got another club. By the way, everybody's in the Starter Club. Then we got another club, and that club is called the Finishers Club. Somebody say Finishers Club. You type in the chat if you want to. Maybe I will too. Anyway, the Finishers Club. That's who actually finish the goals, or the goals that have been set. So what we want to do is we want to be in the Finishers Club. So you're saying to yourself, Pastor George, how do I get in the Finishers Club? Well, first of all, we're going to be covering that today. Goal setting. So we're going to be talking about like number 1, starting, but I'll just let you know up front. Your goals got to be written. And then, by the way, we always do this. Deepak, desire. God gives you the desires of your heart. And then you want to have desire. Then you want to have focus, how you achieve the goals. So we'll show you how to achieve it. Be some level of focus on what you're doing. And then you want to have some level of accountability where you're telling someone about your goals. One of the things I want to do is I'm going to make some changes in the way that I eat and different things, but I'm going to start sending my diet or sending what I eat to other people so that they do that. So you want to actually find that out, and you want to actually begin to do that. So have accountability. And then the fourth is consistency. So it's desire, focus, accountability, and consistency. So you want to have all those factors to achieve your goals. So we're going to be having goal setting meetings, and we're having the sessions right now that we're going to be working on, that we're going to do, but you want to start having a process of how you're going to do that. So remember that desire, focus, accountability, and consistency. I want to show you like how you actually walk through that process. And you want to continue to do that. So you guys, I'm so excited. Please type in the chat what you're in 2022. We're going to start talking about what your goals are, what you want to achieve. And by the way, in 2021, if you were unable to achieve it, that doesn't mean you can't achieve it. You can achieve it now. So one of the things, again, we're going to continue to walk through this. And I got to tell you, I am so excited about what we're going to do. And then also, if you guys remember, in 2021 and 2020, we had to look at what we were doing. And then I'm going to say pivot. Somebody say pivot. Pivot means we had to change some things we're doing. Remember how you just went into the office every day, so everything was just that way? It's now things are a little bit different. We have to take things, and we have to be able to pivot, and we have to be able to make changes. And if you guys notice, there's certain things that very few things have remained the same. Let's look at what changes are, but let's look how we can be intentional in doing that and also in achieving it. So intentional means like, hey, let's look at, how can we do this? So in other words, we want to buy a house, what the steps are to that. Like in other words, like, do we need to work on our credit? Do we need to make more income? Do we need to do this? What do we need to do to achieve the goals? But first, we got to set the goals, walk for them, and achieve it. So now, We're getting ready to start the show. So, man, let's go ahead. Let's start the show. Family, we're back. Another episode of Set-4-Life. We've been talking about setting goals. And hey, by the way, this is part 2. Part 1, we had Nita walk through all of the different things about her background. Look, life coach, mother, runs our groups here at the church. You guys can check that episode out. But right now, we're going to get right back into setting goals and then setting them up. So by the way, we already said, don't wait until January 1st or don't wait now. So we want to do them. So, hey, there's always the very popular acronyms and everything about how people set goals. So one of the things we want to do is we want to go over areas they set goals, but there's acronyms we always hear. Like you've heard of SMART goals, right? So they always say something that's specific, something that's measurable. And then there's something that, when we go through all of them, then also the A, stands for, something that is actionable. And then they want to have realistic is the R, and then T is time bound. You familiar with SMART goals or anything like that? You ever done things like?
Yes. So that's anyone who works in any type of administration, you should have SMART goals. You should.
Right. Mm-hmm. But Nita, you've done this, and then hopefully have a little bit of time to talk about. She's done vision board parties. We've done certain things like this. So I want to talk about different things. But do you have any acronyms that